to save what division that they try to heal what division you've had. Heard of churches that would have carpet and a roof, the shingles, one side be one color and one side be another color. That's to me kind of silly, but a quarrel-ridden congregation or home is doomed to destruction. How can it be otherwise, since a house divided upon itself will not stand? Mark 3:25 and Matthew 12:25. In our Torah portion we see that Moshe did not exalt himself over Korach and the others. It is Elohim who raised him up to the position of leading Israel out of Egypt. It was not his own desire to be leader of Israel. Rather, he was a leader of Israel as an act of obedience to Yahweh. He pretty well tried to talk Yahweh out of putting him in that position because he couldn't. It said he had a stutter or a lisp and he couldn't talk well. But whether that's true or not, he still did not want the authority that would come with the position he was being appointed to. He was not in that position due to self-aggrandizing ambition or desire to rule over others. Even in this Elohim-appointed position, Moshe was called the most humble man on earth. Numbers 12:3, we are told to humble ourselves as well. Walking in humility is being willing to walk in obedience to our calling. To not obey is sin, but when you add to it delayed obedience is also sin. So we should do what he says in a most timely manner, as what we have to do. Walking in humility is being willing to walk in obedience to our calling, whether Elohim is requiring us to wash dishes or serve in a position of leadership. We must be willing to wash dishes while in a position of leadership. Elohim will lift us up in his perfect way and in his perfect time. We are not to lift up ourselves out of jealousy or discontentment, but to be content where our Elohim has placed us for today. In addition to contentment and humility, we are not to seek a showdown or create a power struggle. We are to seek harmony and peace, allowing Elohim to judge between us. We must make a concerted effort to walk set apart to the service of our Elohim and to each other and in unity, because this is where the anointing is. We must strive to walk in greater humility, contentment, and gentleness toward all people. And may Elohim bring unity and peace between us all. A little earlier talked about B'nai Israel. Well, you say we are B'nai Israel. But Israel, as we was talking to start with, has two meanings. It means to wrestle with Elohim to get your own way, and that's what Korach was wanting. He was wanting his way. He was going to get more than the highway, but or and the other meaning just went away. To obey. Basically, it says the second meaning is to obey what Elohim gives us. To whatever job it is, we are to obey and be content in it. It doesn't say happy; it says be content. So we worship Him in the the things he does for us and what he does give us. And with that, I will not say the words Michael used, but there you go.